Ho, 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 everybody. I thought I'd treat you guys to a full tour of the shop. Those of you who live afar, you kind of get to see us in little snippets. I thought you might like to see the whole thing in one fell swoop. And even if you come in all the time, we're going to get a behind the scenes look at some of the nooks and crannies you may not even know that we have. And while along the way, we're going to look at Christmas decor, talk about Christmas decorations, and I might even have a story or two for you. We'll start here out front. We've got our trees up that we can show you. We've got our yarn ball ornaments. I don't know if you can see them very good from here. I'll move one of our girls. Of course, we have our mannequins filled with yarn balls. Lots of yarn balls. We have a lot of extra yarn, so it's a good thing to do. Make yarn balls. Just make them ball, put some fishing line. You can decorate a whole tree that way. Of course, I should show you guys this part a lot. This is where when you walk in, you get all the Rowan with our bathtub full of yarn. Yeah, another yarn ball tree. We've got it all decked out here for the holidays. That squeaky sound is our sign blowing. It's super, super windy today. All right, come on through. Look at yarn. We've got a whole table full of handbags and purses. Got some of our Christmas tunes here. Our little speaker. We're just, really high tech, aren't we now, Jeannie?
We are.
All right. Jeannie had to hold the camera today because it tried to chase me around and make you guys busy or dizzy, wouldn't I? Yeah, I don't think I can film and talk at the same time. That would go really super bad. Over here are where all of our clothes are that are for sale, all of our ready to wear. We've got lots of racks full of cool stuff. See, which way do we go around? We've got multiple paths. A path here. We'll go this way. More yarn over here. Here's all of our needles. Over here, needles and gizmos.
I hear Rosie's going.
Oh, is Rosie vacuuming now?
Yeah.
Now our vacuum's going. That's Rosie, our #1 employee that vacuums for us. And back here, you see Jennifer. I say hi, Jennifer. She's busy putting out some coconuts that came in. Before we go back any further, I think I'm gonna go turn Rosie off. All right, and I'm back. I didn't want to have to be, yelling over the robot vacuum. That would not make for a very good video. Okay, but, that's how real life happens. Come on back. This is our counter. And nobody spilled these yet. You know what's gonna happen today? Our little drink glitter things. Keith can't believe nobody spilled them. I told him our customers are more graceful than his. And I'm not up here around them a lot. I definitely spell them. It's our classroom. We have our classes and events and all sorts of stuff happening here. And it just keeps going. We have a very, very big store. We have a lot of buttons. Once you get past the buttons, everything here is usually what we have marked down. So this is where the bargains are. This is our dressing room combination that we share with Jeannie. Jeannie is an esthetician and will make you look good. Yeah, that's the goal, right?
That's right.
That's right. We've got this long hallway where we stash more and more yarn. We have yarn everywhere. We have it stacked. We have all these tubs of yarn. This is just extra that's not out on the shelf. We have one bathroom here that I painted nice and turquoise. Bathroom should be fun. Nobody likes a boring bathroom. Christmas presents. I need to wrap those before I leave for my trip, don't I? Christmas presents. More Christmas presents. I got big stuff to wrap. Let's go out back. That's where we have fun decor. If we don't blow away, it's windy today. Open the door. All right, right here on the back porch. Sometimes parking is hard to find, so park back here and you can come in the back door. This is my dad's woman. It's probably the only piece of art my dad ever owned by accident. He just thought she was cool, so yeah, someone gave it to him. We put a hat on her, made her festive. Oh no, his hat blew away.
Uh-oh.
Our rooster lost his hat in the wind. We'll have to try to find that. We had a nice hat on our rooster. Let's go on down here. At least these guys haven't blown away. This is one of my great finds. Check him out. I know you're going to be jealous when you see those. He even has a little beard. We gave Rudolph a nose. The reindeer needed a nose. Okay. Yeah, I don't see our rooster hat. Okay, we're going to have to go find the Santa hat again. Poor guy. Rufus. His name is Rufus. I finally gave him the name. Oh, did you see my half-dead wreath? You have to see my half-dead wreath. Let's turn the whole back entrance up. This is a live wreath that I bought at like Lowe's or somewhere. And you have to keep it watered. The mold up here is not the wreath. But even though it's December, it's been like super hot and the sun's been out of the south and it's just baked it. So, well, it'll be a little brown and crispy. It'll make it for Christmas. Keith told me that I should have hung it on the front door. I said that I don't want a wreath on the front door. I wanted a wreath for the gate. Maybe I'll get it. Now we'll look at some real behind the scenes places. This room used to be so full of junk that you'd open the door at your own risk. And now I've gone kind of crazy buying click-clack containers. And we've got it all so organized. We try to keep it that way. I don't ever want to go back to the scary storeroom of doom. I can sneak down the back hallway. It's like a maze in here. See, and you can also get in the storeroom this way, so we keep all our boxes and stuff, to shoot you stuff. Prizes. 24-day prize collection area. So that's where we slip back and get your prizes from. We just got this cabinet. We're gonna get another one here, but we're waiting. They're on back order. We have our own kitchen, which you guys saw us cooking in a couple days ago with our brand new oven. And we have another bathroom. This is we call it my bathroom, but we all use it with a urinal. We're probably the only yarn shop that has a urinal. It came with the building. I think it was men who had this before. This would be when we make our videos, the hair and makeup area. You can tell we're really fancy. And I haven't even had time to change the light bulb. So if I've been looking half lit, that's why. Maybe when all this is over, I'll get a light bulb changed, or maybe somebody will take pity on me. Now we're gonna go to my super happy place. This is my happy place. This is my office. I love my office. I love to be in this room. It makes me happy. And this is where all the action happens, isn't it, Jeannie?
It is.
And one of our favorite additions last winter was our fireplace. We have our fireplace. And of course, this is our mail wagon. I think I showed you guys this. If I haven't, if you missed the mail wagon, you got to see this. I bought this for the girls. Sometimes we have so much stuff going to the post office. It's more than they can carry. So I bought them this wagon, and it has blinking reindeer lights and the Santa hat. I think Emma got honked at the other day on the way to the post office. Apparently it's less embarrassing all gussied up than it is without, don't you think? But this is where I like to be.
Just show them your new
my
art.
new photo.
Yeah.
My new wall art. This is high quality wall art from this really little known art gallery called IKEA. But I had to have it because, it's an alpaca. And my son, if you have a teen boy, you know what I mean. This is the new hairdo. Just put my son's face there and remove the ears. That's what he looks like. I have coined it the alpaca do. Yeah, you either have the mullet or the alpaca do. My kid is in the alpaca do category of fashion right now. But at least this year I'm feeling a little more festive. Last year we didn't even bother to put out the decorations. But this year it made me feel good to get my nutcrackers and all my ornaments out and get everything decorated. Plus last year, since I was kind of humbug and didn't get anything down, Keith went and bought a tacky blow-up tree and some other tacky stuff from Walmart and put out, which last year I'm like, works for me. But this year I'm like, please no, I don't think I can do that 2 years in a row. So I actually got the tree out, and I know how much you guys like all my stories. So I've got, because of my dad, I could write a book of stories. But while I was getting my tree down, I was reminded about our family Christmas tree. My dad loved our Christmas tree. We moved to Edmond in the 80s, and we had this house with real tall vaulted ceilings. And so they went to, I think it was Flower City back then, and bought this commercial Christmas tree because they wanted the height. He wanted the big, tall tree. He puts it together. It feels like the entire width of the living room. Of course, as kids, we're like, we can't see the TV, Dad. So he took the two bottom branches off, made a wreath so big it like went on the chimney, the fireplace in the front of the house, and it was still a huge tree. And so he loved that tree. And so it moved with him to Guthrie. I think he had to shorten it again. But Mom started getting sick every single Christmas. She would be sick from the time that tree went up till the time it came down. She finally says, it's the tree. I think I'm allergic to the tree. Of course, everybody laughed at her, especially my dad. He's like, that's why we have the fake tree, because you couldn't have the real tree. How can you be allergic to an artificial tree? So he came up with the idea that it was probably because it got dusty in the attic during the year. So every year, this was when he drove by my parents' house on Noble, he would get the tree down out of the attic. He would put it in the truck. He would drive it to the car wash, assemble the tree, hose it down, and put it back in the truck. And you drive by, usually Thanksgiving weekend, the Christmas tree, fully assembled, would be sitting on their driveway drying all day long. And so I'm sure people driving up the street thought, what's wrong with those people? And yeah, so every year he did that. It was like the annual go to the car wash to wash the Christmas tree, which made sense, I guess, in our house, but I'm sure everybody else thought we were totally nuts. Finally, my mom had enough of it because that did not work, and they just quit putting up a tree. And she stopped getting sick. And it seems like a few years later, she was looking online. Apparently the older Christmas trees, when they are inside with the heater going on in the winter, they can put off like fumes that do make people sick. And so she was actually right, not crazy. My dad's crazy. I always got good stories about my dad, don't I, Jeannie? Mm-hmm. Can't always tell them publicly, but that's when I can share. All right, come on back into my classroom. We've got some decor out here today too. We have our little tiny trees that we make with leftovers. You can do these with fingering weight doubled or with the worsted. This is a free pattern. I'll be sure and put this on our blog for you today. What other decor did we put out? These are something you can whip up just in no time. Don't fall down over the chairs, Jeannie. With scraps, kind of dress up your little wine bottles. Or we have a sweater. If your wine bottle or champagne bottle needs a sweater. Of course, our Victorian ornaments. We still have a few kit slaps, and of course they, for Guthrie, Victorian Christmas. These are our little scarves we share with you guys earlier. And of course, we got to talk about my favorite decoration of all. I'm so excited about this guy. When I was at Walmart with Keith one night early in the fall, when it started putting Christmas stuff, and I kept walking around just bored, and I kept seeing this guy, and I thought, that is the tackiest thing I ever saw. That is so tacky. I can't believe anybody would want that. But the more I walked by it, the more I thought, I want that. And my idea was that I would just put him out back with my other, like my rooster and my other goofy decorations. I thought, well, he looks like he could be waterproof. Well, when it came time to put out all the Christmas decorations, I started walking around with him like this, and I thought, I kind of like this guy. I call him my emotional support flamingo. And he's just, so now he sits on my desk and looks at me. I was kind of sad I took the price tag off because he sat in my office most of the fall with this, $7.97 price tag hanging off of him. It actually kind of added to the tacky look. And I knew everyone else around here was super jealous that they did not have one. I could tell that by the look on their eyes. They either thought I was nuts or they were jealous because they did not have one. Well, lo and behold, I'd even tried to find some. I just happened to stumble upon some at Edmond Walmart, and I bought them out. So now everybody here, we have one for Lori and for Jeannie and for Jennifer, and we'll leave their price tags on. See, they just look better. So there's our emotional support flamingos. There may be none left in the metro area. I'm sorry that I have one and you don't. Maybe Jeannie, Jennifer, Lori will take pity on you and share.
Nope.
No. Okay, see, and then he's happy. See, he's really happy to have his friends back. Okay, I have presents today and prizes for you along this lines. I know that you guys are jealous, like I said, and you cannot have my emotional support flamingo, so I'm going to try to make up for it. We're going to call it Flamenco Navidad. Did you like that?
I like that.
I don't know if did I say that right, Jennifer? She laughed. She's not ignoring me. She's our linguist here who tells us when we're pronouncing stuff wrong. She's not a Okie. Well, you're not a hillbilly. We won't call Jeannie that. An
No,
Okie
please.
neighbor, a neighboring Okie state person. Okay, so today, one lucky viewer is going to win this flamingo coin purse from Vendula. Isn't it cute? And we also have, there's more. Oh, pink flamingo scissors. Got a flamingo theme here. Like I said, Flamenco Navidad. There should be a song about that. And we have a kit here. We have all the yarn, the stuffing, the eyeballs that you need to make your own crochet amigurumi. Did you hear that? I said
heard
it.
that.
First time. Pink flamingo. So that way, I know it's not quite the same as my tacky one from Walmart with the price tag, but it will do. So to get your name in the hat for this drawing, let's see, what can we do? Does your family have as weird of traditions like mine? Do you have one to share? Like, you know, drawing a Christmas tree on the driveway after going to the car wash? So if you have a weird family tradition that you can share publicly, we'd love to hear that. Kind of make us, at least me, feel that we're not quite so, I guess not normal, weird. If not, have you decorated yet? That's the other thing we want to know. Did you put your decorations up yet? I hope so, because it's really getting close. So leave that weird family tradition, or have you decorated yet? And we will pick one lucky winner tomorrow for our Flamenco Navidad.